this eventually.
Yeah, John, you know, like I said, you love to see good things happen to people who work hard at it. You know, John, just a reminder, this guy, number of runs he scored last year, the number of runs he drove in, what he hit, what he did for us. And John, you know, he wants to do it every night. He worked hard. He works hard to get, he's never assumes anything. It's like he's playing to establish himself every night. So I'm glad to see him get something back for it.
How's Trey's hand?
Took x-rays, that was negative. Yeah, step one of the levels of x-rays we've learned over the years. But, you know, I didn't know. At first, I thought he had, my first thought was hamate. Listen, I didn't know the ball had hit him until I got up there, and he was kicking himself saying, that's what I deserve for swinging at that pitch. But he
How was it to see the offense? I know it's early, but after scoring 1 run in each of the first 2 games, yeah, 11 hits.
And against another good pitcher. And we had some situations we could have really opened it up. But I thought the last out of the 6th inning from Kevin was big. You know, it kind of set up the rest of the game for us out of the bullpen where we were. Because Darren had a 1-up and in, and Blyer was 1-up and in, and Brock was 1-up time up and in. So we were fortunate that he got that last out there. But, you know, some better at bats. Hope it's kind of coinciding with a little warmer weather, even though it dropped about 15 degrees the last hour. Seems like. I'm sure the weatherman will tell me different.
Are you seeing a little better approach from Chris?
He had better results tonight. You know, they had we talked about, I believe, in here before the game about how much discipline it takes to have any success off of Estrada. And he broke out a cutter in about the 5th or 6th inning. But he was basically fastball changeup, which we knew he would be. I think he threw 3 pure breaking balls the first 5 or 6 innings. Let's turn fastball changeup. So Chris had you know, you could tell he had an approach he was trying to stay with. I mean, you know, it's kind of tough with your base runners because everybody's so used to that ball hit directly at the shortstop of freezing. So, you know, that's something you really got to tell yourself at second. That ball's now a base hit.
But what goes into the process when something like that happens with Trey, a young player, and he gets hit like that? You guys obviously spent some time with him. I know he was grabbing the baseball after, you know, before he went out.
Yeah, we made him do that because he was just going to run out to left field. I told Brian, I said, and Brian was already on it, you know, that let's make sure he grips the ball and he can throw. And I'm looking at the batting order to see where he is next inning because you know, but I'm sorry, your question was.
I was just going to say, I mean, how much did that go through and how much do you think we need him out there versus maybe we should just.
Well, I don't think we're going to take a step back defensively with Santander and Wright and Gentry there. I almost ran for him there at first. But, you know, the game was close, and I knew that his at-bat would come up again. He had shown that he was able to hit with it.
With Cobb coming this weekend, you're going to Boston with 3 straight quality starts now. I mean, is this kind of what you guys were hoping for when you look at this rotation on paper?
Well, we hope so. You know, one thing's on paper. It's like, you know, we know how quickly things can change. And I think somebody said Price came out of the game. I mean, it's one cock of your arm, and, you know, the whole dynamic changes, and your depth is very open to see. So we're hoping that, you know, some of the things like we're going to send we sent Jeffrey Ramirez out after the game and get him started tomorrow, the next day in Syracuse. We're talking about that now. And, you know, even if Harvey gets moving, because, you know, I'd love to think that we're going to have these 5 starters all year and stay healthy. But, you know, I'm hoping that once Alex settles in and guys can stay healthy, that we can really kind of find our step, especially in the bullpen.
I guess that's the flip side of this. What does 3 starts like this? That's the flip side of this. What does 3 starts like this do to settle down the bullpen after the weekend?
Especially with an off day tomorrow, we're back on our feet, and, you know, I'm going to check. I want to be a little kind of pushed, I thought, with the limit with Darren as far as I wanted to go with him. So most everybody should be available, especially the pitcher we'll be bringing up tomorrow. We'll bring a left-hand reliever up tomorrow.
But I'm sure you never take Manny for granted, but that play made at shortstop, I'm sure you appreciate it.
Well, yeah, I kept telling everybody that he would make some plays that most shortstops can't make, and that was one of them. Nobody can generate that type of arm strength from that angle. Some of them might plant and jump up in the air or whatever, but none of these guys can generate that type of arm speed from that angle. Go out there and try that at home sometime.
John mentioned the quality start, but I mean, overall, just your assessment of Gausman today?
Getting better. You know, Kevin's not, you know, he's not, if you notice, his fastball got better. When he had to reach back towards the end, he went and got it, and I thought Roger made a great visit. Just kind of, he knew he had one more hitter to try to get, and command was better, you know, I thought, for the most part. I hate using that thing. He made big pitches when he had to, but he just, you know, pitching through 6 innings in American League lineups, American League East lineups, is hard, and Kevin did it tonight. You know, all things that happen in a game, you know, Kevin, the starting pitcher, is a difference maker. What are you going to do tomorrow?